got this whole thing I want to do for the 2017 best battles and also 2017 battle of the year. But honestly, I just ain't have the time to do it the way I want to do it. I want to break down every battle, giving it a chance. You know what I mean? Just a small review as I recommend them to you guys, and then some footage. But just honestly didn't have time. So before we get into battle of the year, I just want to throw out some battles that stood out to me in 2017. Now, there are some of you guys who literally seen every fucking battle, and I didn't. But I watch a whole lot of battle rap, so please understand, if you don't hear a battle that you like feel like, oh man, like how the hell you didn't mention this battle? Instead of sitting there and whining in the comments, how about go in the comments, recommend it, and explain why you're recommending it? That would be dope, and I'll go check out the battle. But I tried to give y'all like a top 10, and I just couldn't. Now, what I will say, 1, 2, 3, 4, like the last 4 battles I'm gonna mention, those were like my top of the year. But the rest of them are in no order at all. So let's start with what I got for battles of the year. I got Geechee Gotti versus Glue Easy. That was a fire battle. That was dope. What I don't like is that battle, just like most of these battles, but that battle in particular was talked about for like a day or two, and then I didn't hear it get brought up again. And of course, like the battle was it was a debatable to some people. To me, it wasn't. If I'm not mistaken, I believe I had Glue Easy taking that battle. I did watch that battle twice or 3 times. Like I told you guys before, I like to watch battles multiple times to see if I miss anything. And I like to, when I tell you guys my opinion on it, I want you to fully understand why. And, it happens sometimes I'm going to say 90% of the battles, I'll get the bars. But you have some battles that you might not get a bar or two. You got to run back and watch it and see if you catch it. Most battles, I get it in one try. But if there's like a close round or something, I like to go back and check it out. You might have missed something. And on top of that, I just love battle rap, so it's like it don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? So another battle that I was there at, this battle that stood out to me was Drake Dennis versus Kush Clouds. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think the battle took place that December of 2016. I don't know if it was December. It might have been December 2016. And then it dropped on New Year's Day of 2017. So for you people who want to be nerds and be on a super extra and be like, well, that battle really happened, I was there for the battle. I know when the hell the battle happened. But it dropped in 2017, so that's why it's in my 2017 list. If you haven't seen it, go check out Kush Clouds versus Excel. That was fire. I got Excel winning that. Oh, you know what? That happened a while ago. I don't really... Yeah. I had XL winning that. I had XL taking that. And again, I was there for the battle, so it was dope to be able to be there live, watch it, and then after that, be able to catch it on cam. Like I said, the experience is always different. What else I want to mention? Oh, yeah, man. Now, this was a sleeper battle. This was a battle nobody spoke about. I believe it happened on the SIGU League, which, where's SIGU? SIGU might be Jersey, I'm not sure. If any of you guys know, feel free to correct me. And even though I don't look at it really as a correction, I look at it like you educating me. But I think SIGU is out of Jersey. They had a fire battle that no one talked about, one rounder that was crazy, and that was None versus Monstar. One round, first, it's just only one round. First, None goes first. And None gives you the kind of round that it showed you versatility to the point where you like, this battle's over. Even though it's a one rounder, this battle is over. None gives you bars. None gives you comedy. You know what I'm saying? He just mixed it in very well. And None's another guy I think that doesn't get the respect that he's due. And that's another subject for another day. We'll do that. We'll go through up and coming guys who don't get they just do. Point is, none gives you the kind of round that it's just like how you come back from that, and then Monstar comes back with a crazy first round himself. It was just out of this world battle. Go and check it. None versus Monstar. I believe it was the SIGU League. Again, in no order, we have the Charlie Clips versus Chilla Jones Part 2. I believe that was on the Black Ice Cartel. This was a rematch. Fire battle. This is another battle I watched multiple times, and I did a recap, so go ahead and check out my recap on it. QP versus Born. This was the kind of battle, like if you're heavy into the writing and all of that, this was such an entertaining battle. And this was Black Ice Cartel too, if I'm not mistaken. It also shows you, which I want to get into, is how dope of a year 2017 was for battle rap, man. Like, it was just, we got to celebrate that because so many leagues came out with fire. Let me see. Chilla Jones versus Ilmac. That was on KOTD. Yeah, I had, that was that World? No, I don't think that was, I don't know if that was either Mass 3 or World Dominate. I think it was Mass 3. That called pay-per-view. I copped that. That was one of the reasons why I bought that pay-per-view, was that battle in particular, right? Another dope-ass battle was JC versus Chef Trez. URL. I think it was a URL battle. If I'm not mistaken, I think that was JC's first battle back to the URL. And that was a bunch of back and forth. Now, I had JC winning that battle 3-0, but no body. It was not a body whatsoever. You go and watch it. Chef Trez definitely did his thing. I just felt like JC took every round. Check that out if you haven't. Another battle was fire. And this was talked about for at least a good week or so, consistently throughout the battle world. And that was Jazz versus e-hart. Here's the thing with this battle. Some people are saying, to me, it was a closer battle than what people said. Some people are saying Jazz 3-0, and then you have a lot of people saying, well, the crowd was a little biased because they were used to seeing Jazz on the URL stage. For me personally, I don't give a fuck about either one of those. I don't think that Jazz won 3-0, and I don't care if you look at it from a crowd standpoint. I look at it from a battle standpoint where I'm going to pick who I thought had the better bars regardless. And one thing I can say is that no one got 3-0'd. I don't know who you... And in actuality, to me, I thought that battle was a debatable battle. Go check that out if you haven't. But it's one of those... Like I said, this year I got a little more into the female battle raps, man. And that was one of the battles who made me want to go and double check other female battles. This year, if Queen of the Ring throws something... throw an event in a time where I actually have the time I'm gonna go. I've never been to a Queen of the Ring event, but I'm trying to go this year. Another battle, Show Off versus O-Red. This was another battle that people said O-Red straight stomped Show Off out, and I disagree. I thought both of them came with it. I believe I had O-Red winning this battle, but I don't think it was like this big stomp out that people made it seem. But it was a dope battle. Another battle just action-packed with bars from both sides. I do think O-Red had a little more intensity and stage presence at that moment. You know, you can hear it more in the bars, but at the end of the day, this was a dope battle. Go ahead and check that out. Geechee Gotti versus Stewie Newton. Now, this was my introduction to Geechee Gotti. He is somebody I definitely look at like he's an up-and-coming guy. He's coming with he's going to be one of them guys you have to watch out for. 2018 might just end up being his year because he had a pretty good 2017. And now that he got, actually Thesaurus and Geechee Gotti just came out. I haven't watched it yet. I actually just saw it on my phone a few minutes ago. So I'm going to check that battle out and give you guys my opinion on it. But Geechee Gotti had a good 2017. He did, man, and he let the world know he's here. And it definitely is a good look for West Coast battle rap. Geechee Gotti had a very good year. So I think that 2017, I'm hoping that he don't take his foot off the gas and make his presence even more known. You know what I'm saying? So Geechee Gotti's dope. Another battle that was fire off the bullpen. C3 versus Riggs. This bullpen did a card with Queen of the Ring where it was like they did a 2-on-2 with I think Street Hymns and Loso against Farrah Funeral and I don't remember who else it was. Please forgive me. Please forgive me on that. I can't remember who it was. I'm gonna find the battle and put it in the description anyway. So that was a 2-on-2 battle, and then after that you had C3 against Riggs. You had Bad News against who did Bad News? Forgive me. Oh, e-hart. He battled e-hart, and I like that battle, man. I like that whole card. All the battles I saw in that card. Who was that? It was Bonnie against what's my name? Sire Boy. Bonnie against Sire Boy. I thought Sire Boy had a very funny performance. I thought it was cool, man. So yeah, C3 versus Riggs was crazy to me. It was my introduction to Riggs, and it's the first time I've seen C3 battle. I think Tay Rock. I don't know if it was Cortez he battled, or I seen C3 battle a few times, but this right here I thought was crazy between them both. Check that out. And then comes into these last four. Now I'm missing a battle because I have one here, but I can't remember what it is right now. But my top 4 battles of the year was... Alright. These are in an order. These 4. They are in an order. And I already know I could hear everybody already in their seats sitting at me like, what? Like, no, man. Like, you gotta be crazy. Hey, this is my opinion. Go in the comment section. First, subscribe. Go in the comment section and tell me why you felt what I'm saying is wrong. Feel free, but don't just sit there and just say, "Oh, yo, you sound stupid." Like, explain to me why you think my opinion isn't right on this one. All right. So here we go with my top 4. URL. Tay Rock versus Hollow the Dawn. That's my number 4. And that's the one that I know I'm going to have a bunch of people like, oh, how you got that at number 4? Because my man, I don't just sit here and just, I'm not stuck just off the names. I'm going to go off the battle I like better. So don't tell me what I like better. Tell me why you think this was better. I thought it was a debatable battle. I had Hollow winning. I would not argue with anybody who said Tay Rock won. I had to have watched that battle. I have got the pay-per-view, so I watched it twice, like on the pay-per-view, and I watched it all 3 times on the pay-per-view, and I won't lie. The first watch I had Hollow. To me, it was just straight up Hollow. The second watch I had Tay Rock, but with an edge. I watched it the 3rd time and it was like, yo, Hollow. So 2 out of 3 times I watched it, I had Hollow winning. So I'm going to stick with that. Hollow won. But I'm not arguing with nobody who told me Rock won. Salute to both. But that's number 4 on the list. Number 3 on this list. And if you haven't watched it, go and watch it. And you'll see why I have it above Rock and Hollow. And that was from King of the Dot. I also think this was a match. Was it match? I don't know, man. I don't remember the event. But it was Oops versus XL. Oh my God. If you have not gone and seen that battle, go right now. Don't even watch the rest of this vlog. Go right back over there. Go watch that battle and then come back over here and give us your opinion on it. And that's, again, Oops versus XL. That was a fire battle. That was crazy. And that's another battle that I talked about for 1 or 2 days. And that was it. And I was like, yo, I don't know how. And this is what I say about battle rap. Like, people say, oh, you know, we want the bars. Well, you get battles like this that has the bars, and you go see the view count, and you're like, yo, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Like, how the hell y'all want bars, but it's only 100-something thousand people who want to hear bars? But it's almost a million views on some other shit. Like, no, my man, like, boom. The third, well, actually, that was 3rd. So number 4 I had, and I was there for this battle too. And then I watched it on cam the other day. Ilmac versus JC. RBE. We got to talk about it. RBE put out nothing but fire, especially in the last 2 years. But this year in particular, man, RBE put out fire. And I was at all the RBE events. Yo, like, come on, man. RBE has to get his credit. It's almost like URL had a great amount of, like, I don't know, maybe like 12 events this year. Might have been more. So, yeah, they had the most events out of everybody, but RBE put out, and I'm not saying URL didn't put out quality. I am not saying that. Relax. What I'm saying is, give RBE his credit, man, because they was on fire this year, man, and the matchups were fire. It's almost like and I had ARP on this podcast or whatever you want to call this vlog. You can go and check that out too. My interviews with ARP, and it's like he had intricate plots to every battle. Like they sat there carefully picked the matchups. So Ilmac versus JC is gonna probably. It was a dream battle for me. It was a battle that I always want to see. I told ARP that. Me and ARP talked about it when he was on the thing. Man, Ilmac is definitely another guy who I felt doesn't get the respect that he deserves. Isn't looked at as one of the legends in the game. He should be looked at in that way. And I was happy to see him on the RBE stage. Even more, I was there. I was on the stage. I got to see him and JC, who are two of my favorite. And as a battle rap supporter, that was great to me. And so was the battle. And it did not disappoint. So go ahead and watch that battle. Number 1 of 2017. And yes, I am saying it. This is number 1 of 2017. Big Cannon versus Danger Zone. Now, this is another battle. You don't gotta believe me. Just go back and watch. I was there for this battle. So I had the honor of watching it at the venue, watching it on pay-per-view, and then being able to watch it when they put the regular footage on. And yo, let me tell you something. Like, there's no way to be disappointed with this battle. This has to be battle of the year. You talk about bars, you talk about personal, you talk about intensities, you talk about rebuttals. Anything you need, jokes, anything that you need, what creates a great, not only battle, but a great style for a battle rapper. If you watch Danger Zone and Big Cannon, you have to be happy at overall. What did you get? What did you get overall? Nothing but fire. So go and check that battle out, then come back, give me your opinions on that battle. But I'm going to tell you straight right now, there's no way you can be disappointed. And to me, that is the battle of 2017. That's what it is. Now, when it comes to the battlers, the one battle of 2017, there's a few guys you got to mention. I did have somebody tell me that they thought that Geechee Gotti should be on that list. And I can understand that Geechee Gotti had a few battles in 2017. He definitely make noise, but I don't think he deserves to be on the list of Battle of the Year. That's just my opinion. But you have to put him in the conversation for Rookie of the Year. Now, I don't know enough. There's so many battlers out there for me to come out and say who Rookie of the Year was. Some people going to say Twerk, NJ2T as I call him. And I don't know if I don't even think he was a rookie anymore, but he had a hell of a year. So some people say NJT for Battle of the Year. I disagree. I don't think. Some people say Gems. Gems to me is the most improved, and out of all the battle rappers this year, I think Gems made the most noise, and he elevated himself as far as his brand is concerned and his name. Gems was on King of the Dot, RBE. Gems' blog blew up crazy. I've been at the venues, at the events, at the RBE events. I see him. Gems is a cool guy. Talk with everybody. Clearly his vlogs are very funny, but Gems is not Battle of the Year, man. But he's definitely most approved. I don't even think we can even debate that. Big K. I don't think Big K is the Battle of the Year. Big K had a very good year too, but Big K took a loss against somebody he said was whack. And he took an L. Then I was there at the event, Pearly Gates, when he battled O-Red. O-Red is another person everybody mentions for Battle of the Year. O-Red had a very good year and quality. O-Red gave you quality, man. Such solid rounds O-Red gave us this year. But I don't think O-Red's the Battle of the Year. And all I'm saying when it comes to O-Red is I would like to have seen him a little more active. Just a little more active, but the quality rounds was there. I just don't, to me, he don't got it. And Big K lost to O-Red, especially that third round in that battle, man. That was horrible. So if you got Big K versus O-Red and people are saying these two are the battlers of the year, then if you Big K, how you throw a round away like that? So I can't give you battler for the year when you lost against somebody you was saying was trash. And then when you can argue you got 3-0'd on that, and then you lose against O-Red, who everybody's saying is battler of the year. Then doing what you did for that third round, I thought that third round might have worked at KOTD, but it wasn't going to work anywhere else. So I don't have neither one of you guys as battler of the year. Some people say DNA. DNA was active. DNA is always active. And I don't think DNA, salute to DNA, them guys had him and K-Shine had a great thing for battle rap. They have a ESPN deal. Salute to them guys for bringing things to another level, man. You got to just respect it. And I always say DNA, I'm not the biggest DNA fan, but he is a legend, man. You got to respect what he has done. But before I'm not even going to tell you who I got as battler of the year. I'm going to show you. Now, this is not my footage. This footage does not belong to me. This video right here is not being monetized, so I'm hoping that this does not get flagged. I just, I want to just show off, to me, what was the round that stood out the most to me from this particular battle rapper. And then after that, I'll get into why I felt the way I felt about him being battle rapper of the year. So this is his third round on a body. So I could have gave you one of the first two rounds, but I thought this third round was important. So with no further ado, here go, to me, the winner of 2017 Battle of the Year.
But this is round 3, and there's some shit we need to speak about. See, the whole game is scripted, but nobody acts right. Smack all these new niggas, but nobody raps nice. I had that man what holler, that part in my back ice, and I proved I was the future by giving y'all my past life. Oh, y'all forgot? I was eager to fight. I was with the best of the best, prayers, believing the hype. It's like they switched our last opponents the way I'm seizing your life. Cause once I get money back, bet you'll see the light. There's no comparison. A Mozzie to a hoopty, a Poppy to a true fiend, but I swear though, y'all don't even move me. It's the Gottis and the Boosies to the Nazes and the Tunchis, Big Papa and the Coogee to these Yachties and these Uzis. That's why I don't fuck with rappers, and I'm disgusted at how y'all discuss these rappers. When you rap like this, you represent the mumble rappers. Kendrick Lamar, damn, watch how I humble rappers. There's no stopping you. These weirdos keep popping up. Smack, you ain't booking who's nice. You book who's popular. Punchline, yeah, they spark the fifth with no content or a message, and that's why y'all targets miss. Look in the mirror now, reflect like a narcissist. Smack, I should charge for this, cause they ain't never starved for this. You named the card Ascension, bugging from the start of this, ruining my brand for what? So you can market this? What? Hold on. I'll work harder. Don't worry, I'll work harder. I still gotta get on, and while y'all stretching lines, the work was getting stepped on. Yeah, the machine changed. I'll work harder, and still I gotta get on. So while y'all stretching lines, the work is getting stepped on. Yeah, that machine change niggas. That's Stephon. I wrote this for every writer in the hood who's been slept on. All this forced wordplay. Y'all the ones who started that. See, when I cap shit, nigga, nobody talks like that. Nobody, boys. Bozos. Yo. Back to you.
Yeah.
How you steal from a nigga when you better than he is? The crazy thing is, you spit the shit better than he did. But how you steal from a nigga you better than? That's like the Get Rich 50 stealing from Little Bibby, or Jay stealing from Bleak, or M from Little Dicky, J. Cole from Chief Keef, Little Wayne from Little Zane. I know your MOP. You did it for a little fame. Crucified him for that shit. And we all know stealing's bad. But at least you ain't steal from Av. And fuck that nigga too. Smack got the subscribers. They ain't checking for dude. Quentin Miller, our ghostwriters taking credit for views. Back to you. Quit with all the fuss and I punish them. Niggas trying to flex with their arms till you muscle in. Cause even if Big was alive, Mafia wouldn't buzz again. Nigga. Yo. You stole a verse and the hook. And the hook, my nigga? Yo, you stole a verse and the hook. I hate both of them. And the hook, my nigga? What's up with him? Yeah, you paid the price, but did you pay him for his publishing? For the last 2 years, that's your family. For the last 2 years, I ain't slack with a name. After this, it's back to the trap because my status ain't changed. All these niggas rapping about what I do. I ain't bragging a thing. I'm Jigsaw. I'm just a nigga feeling trapped in a game. What? That's crazy. I like that personally myself. Smack, next battle is back to paying me that time.
So it's Cortez, man. Cortez been, to me, Cortez Battle of the Year. Cortez been on all the platforms this year. Cortez had a bunch of battles, and to me, they were all quality rounds. I've always said people sleep on Cortez. I think Cortez should always be mentioned amongst the elites, let alone the legends. But 2017 was proof of it. Now, I was disappointed that his first battle on a Summer Madness was against NJT, and not dissing NJT. I'm just saying I felt like Cortez deserved a bigger name on Summer Madness, and he should have been on Summer Madness a long time ago. Cortez and Math also had a dope 2-on-2 battle, man. I believe it was against Miles and X Factor, where they showed up and showed out, man, on a double impact card. Cortez just got so much. He got a chance to battle for the chain. I felt he won that battle, but he didn't get the chain for the King of the Dot. I felt he won it, but at the end of the day, Cortez every year gives you nothing but fire and doesn't get the credit he deserves. And this year, I think he put his foot on everybody's neck and let everybody know, like, you don't gotta give me my props. I'm just gonna take it. So in this battle with Prez Mafia, man, that was a 3-0. But that third round was important. You know what I'm saying? I felt like everybody needed to hear it. And if you forgot about it, I wanted you to watch it again so you could be reminded. You know what I'm saying? So Cortez I'm disappointed. I saw Cortez at the RB event, but he wasn't battling. I was disappointed that I didn't get the opportunity this year to be at an event where he actually battled, even though I saw him at events. I wanted to see him on Summer Madness with a bigger name, and I hated that it was a surprise battle. Because had I known, I was trying to get to Summer Madness, and things just wasn't working out for me. But I won't lie to you. If I knew that Cortez was going to be there, and not knowing when was the next opportunity I was going to get to see him this year battle in a year I thought that he was having, which was incredible, I'd have made much more of an effort to be there. So salute to Cortez on the great year he had. Also, honorable mention too, we gotta salute JC. JC had a very good year too, man. But Cortez's battler of 2017, you guys got the list of battles I thought were the dopest out of 2017. Again, I'm pretty sure there's battles that I missed. These are just the battles that stood out the most to me. There's a whole bunch more battles I watched, so take it easy over here. Again, if you feel that there's something you thought I should have mentioned, suggest a battle. I'm gonna go check it out myself, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for rocking with me. I appreciate you. Salute.